Dragon Age 2 was rated M for mature by the ESRB and contains blood and gore, language, sexual content, and violence. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone, my name is Amaronith and I play games for the internet, and today we're playing Dragon Age 2. Last time, we started helping out Orsino with... there's a secret meeting happening, and go check it out, blah blah blah. It turns out that there's a bunch of Templars and mages working together to try and oust Meredith. However, they attacked me on sight and also apparently kidnapped my sister. So... that's certainly a thing that happened. So we're gonna go to their secret base in the Wounded Coast. And, yeah. Also, last time my housemate bought me dinner, and I'm just coming back to recording after having eaten. My housemate is great. Just, you know, FYI. No, seriously, my housemate is one of my closest friends. She is a wonderful person, and I'm really glad that she's in my life. So, you know, being genuine. My housemate's great. Oh, also, we got a thing. Fenris might like the Blade of Mercy. Speak to him in his Hightown mansion. I will. Maybe later. You assholes! If you hadn't done this, I wouldn't be killing you.
Well, here you are. You've been sticking your nose in every problem in Kirkwall since you stumbled off the boat.
Who raised those corpses?
Are the mages here using blood magic?
It always comes down to that, don't it? They claim innocence, demand equality, but back them into a corner, and they got options we don't. Haven't found a mage yet who won't take it.
Do I know you?
Who are you again?
Samson. I'm the one who fouled up your lad Fainriel's escape some years ago. Further back, I was a Templar, but that was before your time.
I remember you.
You were the upstanding citizen begging coins to get your next flask of lyrium.
It's a long time since anyone could get under my skin with that. I know what I am. So it shouldn't surprise you to see me here, right? One more blockhead move that's gonna keep me in the gutter. I just wanted to see Meredith out in her ass, like she did to me.
She is a bit unstable.
Meredith does seem to have a serious case of the crazies, yes.
But is she wrong? I'd hoped with Meredith gone I could take up the shield again. But maybe she was right. Give them a hint of freedom, they just go bad.
I want to help the mages.
Your friends are right. Without Meredith, Kirkwall can be at peace again.
Mages and Templars working together. I must be dreaming.
Is it that simple?
I'd cheer to see her shipped to Val Royeaux. But I don't have the stomach to turn against all that's right and natural to do it.
Wait. Ah, the drunken horns are back! Hi. Bethany.
I suppose it was too much to hope that you wouldn't have come here. Though I can't understand why you side with Meredith now. You showed me we can stand up to her. When I realized you had risked your life lying to protect those mages. Please, champion. I have nothing but respect for you. It's Meredith we must see gone.
I don't support Meredith.
Your cause is just, but I take issue with your methods.
I should have known you recognize the threat Meredith poses. I am sorry for any distress we caused you or your friends. Let the hostage go.
No, the girl dies. Then the champion.
Are you
Stand
fucking
down,
crazy?
Grace.
Grace.
Sorry.
We saved you. What are you doing?
We will not kill an innocent to achieve our ends. It gains us nothing to become Meredith.
Meredith. What do I care for Meredith? I'm here for the champion.
I knew I should have killed you.
I've been wondering when you'd come back to bite me in the ass.
Decimus was right. There is no way for a mage to live by the Chantry's laws. You killed the best man I ever met, but I learned all he had to teach. Elaine, kill the hostage!
I don't know, Grace.
Why are you doing this, Elaine?
I thought you turned your back on blood magic when you saw what happened to Decimus.
This isn't right, Grace. The champion tried to help us.
Don't defy me, boy. Without me, you'd be nothing. If you're too squeamish, I'll do it myself.
No. No one has to die here.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong.
Restrain yourself.
Aw,
Forget
Thrask.
the hostage. Kill the champion.
Oh, buddy.
Now you fall! I'll deal with this! Come back here! Get back! You get more than your father for!
I knew she was still alive, but I didn't know Thrask was working with her. When I saw her today, it brought everything back. Everything I saw Decimus do. I'm sorry. Grace used blood magic to hold her. That's the only way I can bring her out.
Ow.
What happened? The last thing I remember is these Templars coming into my quarters.
You're safe now.
I promise. I'll never let anything like this happen again.
Thank you. It's good to know you're still looking out for me.
They're meeting in here, Sir Callan. Oh, I guess you didn't get on so well with these mages as you thought.
Champion, Samson never said you were involved in this. I trust you were here to stop these traitors, not join them.
The champion's a good man, sir. He tried to solve things peacefully.
Yeah. Put the mage to questioning.
Don't hurt Elaine.
The boy stood up to his elders when they would have killed an innocent hostage.
You mean he was one of them, save for a convenient last-minute change of heart? I'll encourage Meredith to take it easy on him.
Thank you, champion.
Everyone else here is under arrest. Take them to the gallows. Is there any recommendation you would have me bring to Meredith, champion?
Be merciful.
If you killed every man who doubted Meredith's fitness, Kirkwall would be a ghost town.
You think that reason enough to spare blood mages and their willing dupes? Perhaps some of them might still be saved.
Oh, right. We got a thing. Ooh, looking good, Hawk. It is kind of annoying that, like, this is all weaker stuff than what we've got. But, alright. That sucked. What a mess. Poor Sir Thrask. He was only trying to do the right thing. And we've been reading those, in the, Codex entries, there's a bunch of entries that talk about how Kirkwall is close to something that's making mages lose their heads. And it even, like, is enough to affect normal people. Non-mages, let's say. I don't know. Like, I can't help but think that these same people, if, say, in Orlais or in Ferelden, now that Aldrin's dead, I don't think they'd be quite as stab-happy.
It's not a good feeling, you know.
What?
Being an abomination. I just got a taste of your future.
I'm not that foolish. Our relationship is, strictly platonic.
It's like you're trapped in your own body, seeing out your eyes, while someone else moves you like a puppet. And you're trying to scream, to move a single muscle, but there's no escape. Until you look down at the blood on your hands.
Stop it! You're scaring me.
That's the point.
Also, her demon's dead, Anders. Like, you're being really insensitive. Sell all junk.
So good to see
The
you,
anger
champion.
from our mages is unsettling. They would all be at peace if Sir Ulrich had lived.
No. Warriors specialize in close-range combat, often striking multiple enemies with a single swing. So, let's go talk to... Wait a minute. Did I... Before we go talk to Orsino, I'm sorry. I forgot to go talk to Cullen. Kirkwall has been ruled by a Viscount since the Orlesian Empire installed one as governor in 760.
I have to admit, Anders, of the mages I know, you're the one I expected to go out in a blaze.
The day is young.
It was a compliment, you ass.
No, it wasn't.
I mean... Hey, Elaine!
Thrask's dead. Grace is dead. And nothing's changed. They're not going to be the last ones who rebel.
The Knight Commander has sent to Val Royeaux for the rites of annulment.
Fuck.
The Knight Commander agreed to show mercy to those found conspiring with Sir Thrask. But surely you can see the Knight Commander directly now, should you wish. What would you have of me?
What happened to Thrask's men?
What is the Knight Commander doing about the conspirators?
The mages have been confined to their quarters and sedated. The Templars have been suspended without pay. That is as lenient as we dare be.
It was nice catching up.
I just wanted to see how an old friend is doing in this difficult time.
After what happened in Ferelden, I told myself I would never again question the purpose of the Order. But it grows harder each day to tell whether I'm serving the Templars or only the Knight Commander. It may be that they are no longer one and the same.
I can tell you, I can assure you, that they're not. Canary invaded the mainland Thedas 200 years ago and were driven out bearing the new exalted marches. The Yamorin, or Lamorin, actually,
Your Mage Templar group was conspiring to overthrow Meredith.
I have a sudden deep regret I interfered. You know, I was half convinced Meredith had engineered the whole thing to trick me into incriminating myself.
She must be overthrown.
If Meredith stays in charge, she'll run Kirkwall into the ground.
Speak softly, friend. There is nowhere safe to say those words. But be assured, you are not the only one thinking them.
Definitely not.
Please accept this as my thanks. It will be of more value to you right now than my friendship.
Best served cold, Cumberland Circle Rose, Arcane Defender.
You should take care what friends you keep, champion.
I think my friends are pretty great, actually. Ma'am. Fifth Blight began in 930 Dragon and lasted only a year before the Archdemon. So the game began... This game began in 930 with Hawk fleeing Ferelden. Let's go see Fenris. With Hawk fleeing Ferelden, it's been 7 years, including the 1 year time jump skip thing. So it's 9:37 right now. What a mess. Oh, wait. Last straw. Mark of the Assassin. This is actually going to be happening after the game. Companion, Blade of Mercy. Hey. Hey, babe.
Take a look at this.
A Blade of Mercy? I remember these. You see them in the Imperium. replicas of the sword Archon Husarian used to kill Andraste. This one looks finely crafted.
One moment. It's a souvenir.
So they sell these things at every market stand in Minrathous?
Hardly. Here, let me show you.
Ooh.
These are gifts of honor, given to those who have performed a service for the Imperium. Denarius coveted them, as I recall.
Tell me about Tevinter.
You don't talk about the Imperium much.
It's not a place I remember fondly.
Keep the sword.
The blade is yours, if you want it.
For me? Yes. I think I'd like that. I'll think of the irony as I wield it. Thank you, Hawk.
So... Cumberland Circle Robes... Okay. The low blade. With that, there's literally only one thing left. And then it's the end of the game. Oh, no, it's literally the end of the game. So I'm actually going to pause this episode here. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna pause the episode here. Record a codex entry. Record codex entries. And then I'll come back and continue on. Because I don't know if I am going to finish the game in the next 30 minutes or so or not. So, I will be right back. Whew. Okay, I have read through the codex entries.
Whatever you need, I'm ready to assist.
I know, buddy. And now we go to the Hawk Estate to start the last mission in the game.
Welcome home, Miss Eyre. Another message came while you were away. It's on your desk.
Thank you. Aw, thanks, buddy. Border runes, actually. Armor. 2, 3. No. One, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Let me just Sandal special rune. Enchantment! Okay. Blade of Mercy. Wait a minute. Equipped by Fenris. The Empress's Point. Oh. Blade of Mercy is friggin' useless. Fire. Frost. Okay. Finesse. Bianca. You already have Room of Impact. Room of Devastation. Can only bear one. Okay. No. Slow blade. I'm just gonna keep that on. Equipped by Sebastian. Arm of the Champion. Helm. Back. Barrack. There's my boy. Renegade coat. And back. Isabella's not here anymore. I need... okay. 2 more.
You like the shiny?
I do. Protection? And Rune of Defense. Okay.
I can make it for you.
Thank you. Actually. Save. The last straw. Champion. You have proven yourself a friend to Kirkwall's mages, and it seems I must call upon you once again. Meredith has gone too far, and I will not let her madness remain unchecked. I ask that you come to the gallows at once. Perhaps together we can stop this before there is bloodshed. First Enchanter Orsino. Go to the gallows as soon as possible. According to First Enchanter Orsino, something dire requires the champion's assistance. Considering his warning, it may be prudent to finish up any urgent business in the city first. This literally is my urgent business in the city.
Champion, thank the Maker you've come.
What's happened?
First Enchanter Orsino got into a terrible argument with the Knight Commander. He stormed off to bring the matter before the Grand Cleric, but the Knight Commander gave chase. I fear there will be blood.
Wonderful. Take me to them.
Oh boy. Boy, oh boy.
I will have the tower searched, top to bottom.
You cannot do that. You have no right.
I have every right. You are harboring blood mages, and I intend to root them out before they infect this city.
Blood magic. Where do you not see blood magic? My people cannot sneeze without you accusing them of corruption.
Do not trifle with me, mage. My patience is at an end.
A wonder that I never saw it begin.
One moment, please. Lovebirds at it again.
The way you two carry on, people will talk.
This does not involve you, champion.
I called him here. I think the people deserve to know just what you've done.
What I have done is protect the people of this city time and again. What I have done is protect you mages from your curse and your own stupidity. And I will not stop doing it. I will not lower our guard. I dare not.
Are there more blood mages?
Is there any truth to what she's saying?
These are only her latest accusations, nothing more. And what if she does not find what she's looking for? How much further will she go to root out something that isn't there?
The champion knows better than anyone how deep the circle's corruption goes. I must find the source.
You've gone too far, Meredith.
Does the word crazy mean anything to you?
What other option do we have? Tell me, champion, that you have not seen with your own eyes what they can do. Heard the lies of mages that seek power.
They're not all the same.
You can't use the actions of some to condemn them all.
You would cast us all as villains, but it is not so.
I know, and it breaks my heart to do it.
Does it?
But we must be vigilant. If you cannot tell me another way, do not brand me a tyrant.
This is getting us nowhere. Grand Cleric Othina will put a stop to this.
You will not bring her grace into this.
The Grand Cleric cannot help you.
Explain yourself, mage.
I will not stand by and watch you treat all mages like criminals, while those who would lead us bow to their Templar jailers.
How dare you speak to me?
The Circle has failed us, Orsino. Even you should be able to see that.
Well,
the time has come to act. There can be no half measures.
Anders, what have you done?
There can be no turning back.
oh no. What? Oh!
Maker, have mercy.
There can be no peace.
Elfina, no! Maker, no! She was your most faithful, your most beloved. Why didn't she listen to me? Blessed be the souls of the faithful that they ascend to your right hand.
Why? Why would you do such a thing?
I removed the chance of compromise because there is no compromise.
The Grand Cleric has been slain by magic.
That was not magic.
Chantry destroyed. As Knight Commander of Kirkwall, I hereby invoke the right of annulment. Every mage in the Circle is to be executed immediately.
The Circle didn't even do this. Champion, you can't let her. Help us stop this madness.
And I demand you stand with us. Even you must see that this outrage cannot be tolerated.
Why are we debating the right of annulment when the monster who did this is right here? I swear to you, I will kill him.
It can't be stopped now. You have to choose.
This was your plan, Anders?
Was that why you needed me to distract the Grand Cleric?
You were part of this?
If you knew what I was doing, you would have felt honor-bound to stop me. I couldn't take that chance. The Circle is an injustice. In many places beyond Kirkwall. The world needs to see.
Elfina is not the Circle. She was a good woman, and you murdered her!
You fool! You've doomed us all!
We were already doomed. A quick death now or a slow one later. I'd rather die fighting.
What about the victims?
You're a murderer. The Grand Cleric, the mages, their blood is on your hands.
I know.
It doesn't matter. Even if I wished to, I could not stay my hand. The people will demand blood.
Yeah. Fuck you, I support the mages, though.
This won't be easy, but I'll defend you.
But what of Anders?
Hawk, if you do this, I don't know if I can follow.
After all the evil that magic has wrought, you would still support them.
You sure about this? Even you might not win this fight.
I know we can do this. I believe in you, Hawk.
Think carefully, champion. Stand with them and you share their fate.
I've already made my choice.
I can live with that.
Thank the Maker.
It is a mistake, but I won't abandon you.
I see what you are trying to do, and my place...
Thank you!
...is with you.
Thank you!
You are a fool, champion. Kill them all! I will rouse the rest of the Order!
Go! Get to the gallows before it's too late! One.
So it's come to this. I don't know if we can win this war, champion, but thank you. I will leave your friend for you to deal with. I must return to the gallows. Meet me there as soon as you can.
There's nothing you can say that I haven't already said to myself. I took a spirit into my soul and changed myself forever to achieve this. This is the justice all mages have awaited.
This is the will of justice.
Did that spirit tell you to do this?
No. When we merged, he ceased to be. We are one now. I can no more ignore the injustice of the Circle than he could.
You could have trusted me.
I might have understood if you'd only told me.
You condone this? The brutal death of an innocent woman of faith, someone you knew, who trusted you.
I wanted to tell you, but what if you stopped me? Or worse, what if you wanted to help? I couldn't let you do that.
You made me help.
The world needs to see this. Then we can all stop pretending the Circle is a solution. And if I pay for that with my life, then I pay. Perhaps then justice would at least be free.
What do you guys think?
Opinions.
If I'd been in that chantry today, would you be waffling? You know what must be done.
He wants to die. Kill him and be done with it.
Belief is no excuse. Sincerity does not justify this.
He should come with us. Do what he can to put things right.
I think I'm sick of mages and Templars.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, just do it.
He's my healer! Like on a completely meta note, you're my healer, you dick! Ah! Get the fuck out of here.
Just go.
No. You cannot let this abomination walk free. He dies, or I am returning to Starkhaven. And I will bring such an army with me on my return that there'll be nothing left of Kirkwall for these Maleficarum to rule.
Then you kill him. I'm not gonna.
Do not interfere, Sebastian.
I thought I knew you, Hawk. I gave up on Starkhaven to serve the Maker, but he has turned his back on Kirkwall for harboring heretics like this. I swear to you, I will come back and find your precious Anders. I will teach him what true justice is.
Just fucking do it right now, you dick! He's right there!
Thank you for my life. I'll try not to make such a mess of it this time.
God.
We'd all best get to the gallows. And quick. It's going to be quite a show.
Yeah, let's go. Actually, Okay.
I'm fighting to free mages. It is a wonder.
We're doing the right thing. Come on! Bethany!
Bethany?
I've been looking everywhere for you. I thought you were dead.
Wanted to make sure.
Here to cheer on the Templars, are you?
I wanted to apologize for what happened in the deep roads. You saved my life, and I couldn't even see that. You're the only family I have left. If you need my help against the Templars, just say the word.
What about the Grey Wardens?
I thought the Order was supposed to be neutral.
Right now, I'm not a Grey Warden. I'm your sister. I blamed you for putting me in the Order, but you did it to help me. I was wrong.
I could use the help. My healer has kind of left me.
Your magic would be welcome.
Good. Brother and sister together again? Just like old times.
Yeah, sorry, Meryl. I kind of need the healer. Okay. Where am I? O Town. Okay.
Stay where you are. There is no escape.
Leave me alone. I never asked for any of this.
The law is clear, mage. We cannot take the risk.
Keep away from me. I'm warning you.
Kill it! Kill it now!
Wait, what? Okay. Bethany. Okay.
I don't know about this, Hawk.
Okay. there's so many moth-eaten scarves?
Let's finish this! To the void with Let's finish this! Go now! Shoot back down! Aim for the heart!
So, remember how Varric said, that the Chantry fell apart and they were looking for Hawk to put it back together? I guess? Hang on. Sorry. Gosh. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna pause it here, and we'll continue in the next episode. Oh, God, what a mess. But, take care of yourselves. Be safe. And I'll see you in the next one. But until then, bye-bye. Fucking hell, Anders. What did you do?